Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Finds his man. It's Hunter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's 4th down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snags a quick pass on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fights off a defender. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll go to the counter. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The option, the keeper, makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes the catch at the 10. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Running inside. It's eyes.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double-team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
The inside handoff. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They feed him again.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Smashes through the tackle. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
Finds his man. It's Sharp.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bowling Green. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you've got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line. He'll try it again. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Trying to get it to the marker. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really no drama at all to making that call and going for it on 4th down, and they make it pay off.
No drama. It'd be drama if you didn't go for it. If you were that big of a scaredy cat and you didn't want to go for it on 4th down, you need to find some other game to play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Calandria. Hauls it in. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add...
It's a fumble! Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Handoff from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Hand off from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Extra point here will tie the game.
And you see so much of this in college football now. Spread guys out, find my matchups, let my big wide receivers on the outside go up, make plays, make me look good as a quarterback, makes me look real good as a coach as well.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Offense in a bunch formation. Off play action. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. So the gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Here's a little room there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Sharp. Could not make his way to the corner.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Well, so much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. Not when you can return like this guy. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. They'll run play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. It's effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He hurls one deep down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. To the air, it's Calandria. Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Trying the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the field. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and is picked off. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as the clock runs before the half. Off the play fake. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I caught up with the Cornhuskers head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Falcons. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some. Really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
They'll run it from the gun. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Back to the ground with the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He unleashes a long one.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Pulls it on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quick release by the QB. Really strong job by defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Got a man. It's Ridley.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The kick is on its way. All the way back to his 5-yard line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Huskers in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this off.
There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Trying play action. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Might have a chance. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Husker! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. down for the tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David,
turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Here's a heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Falcons decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Makes the grab. It's Barney. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Huskers want to move quickly.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Thrust that arm out. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Nelson. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, and he's in! Touchdown, Nebraska!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Sharp. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And you just can't allow that to happen defensively. It's 4th in California. You're in a big zone defense. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. You can't let them pick that up. Somebody's got to make a play on the football, swat it away, get the interception, get off the field. What are we doing?
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The run inside. It's Nelson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Gets it out quickly. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here comes the heat. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Ready, go.
Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw again. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, BG. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Huskers will punt this one away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.